Bring that heat, boy.
Ohayou gozaimasu, and yeah, I have absolutely no excuse. I've been gone for what has it been, like 3-4 months or something like that. It's really just been me being lazy or whatever, but I don't want to delay. I looked at one of my old ranking videos and I was just like, what is going on? Like the taste didn't even seem like it was me, and also I've watched a lot more anime since then. My taste and my thoughts on some shows have changed since then. So why don't we just go right back through it and, you know, change the shit up. Let's go. Alright, but to get straight into it, I couldn't find the same one that I did before, or this might be the same one I did before. I don't even know. I just clicked one of the first ones I saw. But you know, we have our basic S tier, A, B, C, D, all the way through F, I believe, and I haven't watched. I'm also gonna put stuff that I haven't finished, or at least seen like very most of, in that tier, because it wouldn't be fair to judge a show that I've only seen 3 episodes of and then just straight call it dog water, you feel me? Just like this, High School DD, dog water off rip. I don't even gotta explain it. It's just a horn fest, to be honest. What do we see? What we got next? Hunter x Hunter. Now, to a lot of people, Hunter x Hunter is practically the greatest shonen ever created. It has its very symbolic and, you know, callback moments. What's the word? It has a lot of foreshadowing and parallels and all that, you know, sort of bull. Overall, the characters, Killua, Hisoka, Crollo, anybody who's, you know, seen it knows those characters. Those were my favorites. Maybe just because they had like that that overall ideal of just being a complete badass and just being so cool. That definitely made the show for me. The characters, especially the Phantom Troop. I love the Phantom Troop as a group as a whole. So I feel Hunter x Hunter is A tier for me. The only reason I wouldn't put it at an S tier is the Greed Island arc. I know it was for like training and stuff like that, but it didn't necessarily resonate with me in the same way it did with a lot of people. And since it was like one of the main arcs in the show, it just threw it off for me overall. Alright, let's see. What is this? Blue Exorcist, I believe. Blue Exorcist was average. Below average. I didn't really... Rin was cool and stuff like that, and I don't know, it just didn't resonate with me. Pokemon... I never really watched Pokemon growing up. I can't even form an opinion on that. But next, we have one of my... I believe, if I had to organize my favorite anime right now, Dororo would probably be number 4. Yeah, I'm actually pretty comfortable with that. Dororo is a complete banger. Anybody who hasn't seen it, I need to make some sort of video on it, putting it like in the top 3 seinen or something like that. But Dororo is definitely a banger. My boy Hyakimaru, like the dude is deaf and blind, just straight extorting people like it's absolutely nobody's business. But I definitely recommend it. It's very story based and stuff like that. My Hero. My Hero gets a lot of hate. Overall, I love it. Not love it, but I can very much tolerate it. I wouldn't put it on the same level as Hunter x Hunter, just on a pure story based standpoint. But My Hero, in terms of character design, in terms of just having this real lighthearted feel and lovable characters, it's easily a good anime to me. Definitely would put it over something like Blue Exorcist, where all the characters were forgettable, and something like, you know, for example, High School DD, which is just complete horny fest. And by the way, My Hero put a little bit more fan service, you know what I'm saying? Alright, Promised Neverland, and I might get a bit of criticism for this, but my thing with Promised Neverland, first season, I think I said it in my last tier list. First season, really good. The overall pacing was a bit slow, like I said before, when they would just like pad out time with just like walking down hallways, or just like, you know, like, all that stupid stuff. The pacing was a little bit off. I have the manga, I have it over there. I was reading some of it. The pacing is a lot better. Season 2 has been getting an insane amount of backlash. To me, I can understand the reasoning of like, oh, it's skipping a lot of stuff and, you know, like da. But to me, it's just like, it's enjoyable. I'm not gonna say it's not. I'm admit it's not as good as the first season, but it's just overall just enjoyable. Like I don't know. It's not really aggravating to me or completely, you know, like annoying. So as a whole, not second season or just first season. If I was doing first season, it probably would be a S tier, honestly. But A tier, I feel is comfortable because it, you know, it just balances out because it's just missing something. Attack on Titan, no explanation needed at all for this. Where somebody stole Attack on. Oh no! You don't even deserve to be down there. Attack on Titan. Not seeing Attack on Titan is literally should be illegal and punishable by death if you haven't seen it. DB. I think this is DBZ. Yeah, because we have another one right here. I'm guessing that's just normal DB. Okay, yeah, so DBZ as a kid, it really made my childhood and got me into anime. So I'm gonna easily put that as a S tier just for a pure respect standpoint. But it really fell off to me after the Cell Saga, because you know, like the Boo Saga was good, but it's just like that's what, like, in my mind I stopped thinking of it as just like eye candy and like, yo, they're doing the same thing literally every time. Like, beat somebody, get a new form, and then just like, you know, somebody else pops up. The Boo Saga was good though. Like, now that I watched it afterwards, it was good. Hajime no Ippo. Personally, I prefer Megalobox. I don't know if it was just like the pure like rustic aesthetic of Megalobox, but Hajime no Ippo was definitely fire, and it had like this real chill vibe. I would put it on the same tier as My Hero because I don't think I really messed with it as much as something like Hunter x Hunter. I was never really big into the boxing shows in general. I've never seen Dragon Ball, so I can just throw that down there. Kaguya-sama. I think what's dropping? The third season should be dropping this year, I'm pretty sure. It's funny. I already know the ending, so it kind of takes it down a bit for me. Not because of the fact that it's a spoiler, but the fact that the freaking ending is so shit. Literally so garbage. I don't know, bro. It's just like, I feel like with Kaguya-sama, they had so many chances where they could have pushed them into a relationship. It is funny though, I'm not gonna lie. The shit is hilarious. And the characters are pretty lovable overall. Devilman Crybaby. It's another horny fest, but unlike High School DD over here, it's a good horny fest with a good concept. I don't know if I got the concept necessarily right, but at least in my view of it, it was good. Wait, would I put it on the same tier as Hunter x Hunter though? I don't think so. I think I would have to bring it down one. But Devilman Crybaby, I feel like I would probably put slightly above My Hero, but below like that level. Oh, Magi is my shit. Yeah, Magi. They definitely should have made a season 3. I don't know if it was like an issue with like the manga being too close, or if it was just like there was some reason for them not to continue it. But Magi is just hilarious and has a really good world, and you know, just like characters are freaking lovable and so unique. Definitely a good show. Recommend it. It's 2 seasons of that. I think I talked about it in the video too. Lucky Star. This is one of my guilty pleasure anime, to be honest. But the thing with me and Lucky Star, back then I thought it was hilarious, but now I feel like the jokes are a bit outdated, if it makes sense, because the jokes were like more targeted towards the otaku culture and stuff like that, and making fun of them and just like memeing everything. But the characters, the only one I remember is Konata, because she's freaking hilarious. But you know, the rest of the characters were cool and stuff like that. Lucky Star, I won't rewatch it, but there's a couple funny clips that I can sit down and watch. Oops. So I would put it on the same level as Kaguya, but I enjoyed it more than something like Blue Exorcist personally. I seen this joint. It's the freaking the manga anime. He's a freaking manga artist. I don't really remember I don't remember the name. But to be honest though, if it didn't leave much of an impression on me, it probably wasn't that good in the first place. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I know for a fact I've seen that one before. Assassination Classroom. Look at my boy Nagisa, man. It's so inspirational in Karma. That's an A tier anime. I wouldn't put it on S tier because I felt like it was missing just one small thing, but the ending was easily just beyond godly. No debate whatsoever. Well, not beyond godly, but up there. Okay, Tokyo Ghoul. Me with Tokyo Ghoul, the first 2 seasons were really good. Like, really good. I think that's just the normal season of Rude. Or was it normal season 2 then Rude? Rude is where things just started going on this slow downward spiral just into dog water. And then there was where freaking Kaneki lost his memories and stuff like that and became Haisei, you know, he sided with the doves and stuff like that. I don't know, man. Like, I had such high hopes for Tokyo Ghoul. It was one of my favorite anime when it first aired. Just the first episode got me absolutely hooked. So just because of the fact that it fell off so hard, I'm gonna have to put it in the D tier, sadly. I hate to do it. Naruto Shippuden. Is there normal? Yeah, there is normal Naruto here. So Naruto Shippuden, filler central. This is like Naruto was one of the first, I think the first anime I ever watched after like Dragon Ball Z, like full way through. I probably watched like an episode or 2 or other anime. This is like the first thing I watched full way through, and I didn't know about filler at the time, so it definitely brought it down a lot for me. So would I be? I feel like I could probably put it in an A tier because at the time Naruto was just like in my entire life, like just everything. I would be just going around doing. I did like one hand sign in that whole sequence, but yeah, compared to normal Naruto, I think I would probably put normal Naruto above it. So I think I would put Shippuden in a B tier. That's fair to me. What's next? Mob Psycho 100. Animation, godly. Characters are pretty dope. I like Mob, the Germ dude, and the freaking, I forgot the Germ's name. Like the freaking floating green Germ was hilarious. It's not, yeah, where do you think you going? Where do you think you going? You good there, man? But to me, it just never resonated with me. Cause me personally, besides like the exceptions of like some really good written romance, I generally like darker toned stuff. So Mob just having like that general One Punch Man vibe, that just like meme vibe, even though it's not necessarily a full meme show, it just didn't fully cook with me, if that makes sense. So going back down, Erase. Oh, I had so much faith in Erase. Erase would have been an S tier anime, but there's one thing we don't tolerate around here. 1, girls who don't give you the box. 2, girls that go to your mans after they don't give you the box. And you want to know what this anime has? Both of those. But it is fire, and it's definitely a banger. Just the ending personally pissed me off. No, I actually kind of spoiled it. My fault. But it's a banger for sure. Shield Hero. Raftalia is the only reason we watch it, man, if I'm being honest. Bleach. Oh, don't do it to him. Yo, Bleach is my shit. Anybody who has to say that Bleach is the worst of the big three is honestly a fucking retard. Bleach, characters, beyond lovable. All the characters are so unique. They don't feel like side characters. Ichigo feels like more of a side character in some arcs than the actual side characters, and I like that. They actually like push that more characters can matter in a story than just the main ones, which I freaking love. Character designs is godly, the powers and just everything, all the Bankais, Resurrections, and all the freaking Stern Ritters. I'm reading the manga right now of the last arc. I am in the middle of it. It's dope so far. You know, I like Ewok and everything, the main villain in that, and Aizen and Byakuya. Them is my boys. Them is my boys. Alright, let's go back down. Let's see. Black Clover. Okay, I don't have an issue with Black Clover. I'm gonna be straight up. Animation at some parts was kind of dog shit, I'm not gonna lie. But the Witch Rescue arc, I don't know the exact name. That shit was fire. Absolutely no cap. That shit was fire. It's so typical. But I definitely messed with it. Not as much as Naruto. If I probably watched the show more, because I left off on like episode 70 something, I will probably mess with it more, because I heard that it gets better afterwards, but I just haven't gotten to it yet, because I've been watching, you know, like a lot of old seasonal anime, just picking up stuff that I never got the chance to watch. Oh yeah, Demon Slayer shirt, by the way. But yeah, if I probably watch it all the way through, I'll probably have more respect for it as a whole. What is it? My blind ass can't even tell from the pictures, so that's just gonna have to head over. Alright, One Piece. I'm gonna piss people off with this one. One Piece, man. I just started it, first of all. I'm on Entering the Grand Line. That's what it's called on Netflix. I don't know the name of the actual arc, but they just got out of the East Blue and stuff like that. Everybody watches One Piece. You know, I'm talking about everybody else who don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. So far, it's been dope. But I understand the thing with One Piece is that the pace is just really slow, because you know they have this whole world that they got to explore and all these things to do. So it's not really my cup of tea so far. But maybe it'll grow on me. Like Zoro, that's my boy. He's just cool as hell. So I think I'm gonna have to put it down with Black Clover, because they have like the same level of enjoyment of me right now. But I will admit that One Piece has its really good moments. Like honestly, don't follow me. But One Piece has its really good moments that just stand out. And you're like, yo, that shit's fire. I'll admit. And then there's just other parts where I'm just sitting there like, okay, do something. Go somewhere, please. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But whatever. Psyche K, I never got into it, bruh. I never got into it. I think of it as just like a discounted mob. Even though they're not necessarily the same, but like you get what I'm saying if you watch both of them. It's it just wasn't for me. Those type of shows just ain't it for me in general, to be honest. Eromanga Sensei, you go right down there with Shield Hero and High School DD. What is this? My blind ass cannot tell again, so I have no clue. Was that free? Yeah, free. I'm not Mook, so I wouldn't even have anything to say about that. Oh yeah, Food Wars! They should have made a season 6 or whatever, but Food Wars is my shit, bro. It's definitely, like, I think I said earlier in this video that Food Wars is my guilty pleasure. It definitely is, bro, because the anime is so blatantly stupid, and just the concept is so dumb but unique, and just the characters are beyond lovable, though, that without a doubt. Soma, Erina, Rindo, Takumi, Kurokaiba, all of them are just dope as hell. If some of the parts were like with the where they just freaking get horny over cooking for like freaking 10 minutes straight, it can get a little bit annoying, but Food Wars is my shit, man. Damn them titties though. Alright, next part. Let's see. Higurashi, and I believe they're talking about they're talking about the original here. Higurashi is fucking goated. It's I don't know if I feel comfortable with that. I don't. I think I would put it at a B tier, maybe. Wait, would I? I don't know, man. The thing with Higurashi is, like, the episodic arc thing kind of got repetitive after a while. I know it all ties in, well, like the one God Girl and everything, but whatever. Naruto on its own. OG Naruto. A tier, easily. Don't even have to debate nothing about that. It's just the general vibe of that Naruto is just so clean. What's this, Beelzebub? I never got into it personally, but it was okay. I didn't finish it, but I got a pretty good amount into it, but it just wasn't for me. K-On! Complete utter dog water. The only reason you would watch that is if you're horny for high school girls who sing. What's that mean? Nah. Okay, next. What the hell is this? I think off that picture, I have no idea what that is. What the hell? Where did 7 Deadly Sins come from? 7 Deadly Sins. I haven't watched the newest season. What was it? Season 5 or something like that. I think it's season 4 or 5, something like that. 7 Deadly Sins is ass. I'll admit it. That shit is dog water. SAO. Should I piss people off? I think I should. SAO is better than 7 Deadly Sins. Okay, no, okay, no, I'm wildin'. They swap places. I had a lot of enjoyment for the first 2 seasons. SAO was the same thing, but I didn't enjoy it as much overall. Kirito's a bitch. Let me catch him outside that game. Let's see. What is it? Off that picture, I'm not sure. Haikyuu? Okay, Haikyuu gets the most hate for absolutely no reason. Why do my anime keep on disappearing? Well, I guess Haikyuu just got, I just got lost on the rift for a second. Haikyuu is my shit. It's honestly the greatest sports anime ever. Debate me. Better than Hajime no Ippo. Better than Slam Dunk. Better than Kuroko no Basket. Better than all those. Better than Captain Tsubasa. Better than all those. Haikyuu is just so entertaining, and volleyball is so shit, but they make it so cool. Oh, Yu Hakusho. Look at my boys, Yusuke, Hiei, Kuwabara, and Kurama. It's so cool, bruh. Is it S tier for me? I feel like it's A tier. Yeah, because I didn't get full enjoyment out of it. Dark Tournament was my shit, though. That's one of the best arcs in anime. Umaru-chan. Oh, you were so hilarious for like 12 seconds, but she gets so annoying. Danganronpa. Never played any of the games, but I should. I heard that those are good. Wait, DBZ Kai is here? And what was the one that was up there? Hold up. Who are you? Oh wait, this is Super, right? Oh, well, I guess you're just gonna have to scoot down a bit, mate. Super is so fucking shit. I hate it. Everything about it. Ooh, Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. Okay. It was a really good seasonal, and season 2 should be dropping, I believe, this year in the summer, if I remember correctly. I'm not completely sure. Don't quote me on that. But I definitely got a lot of enjoyment out of it. It was hilarious. Toru and all them, Toru, Kana, and those are the only ones I really remember. Kimetsu no Yaiba. Why did I say that? I'm not fucking Japanese. But Demon Slayer is my shit, bro. People can say that it is average. People can say that it is overhyped. People can say a lot of things about Demon Slayer. Are they true? Maybe. Demon Slayer is, pretty basic, I ain't gonna lie. But is that shit entertaining and beautiful as fuck? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Alright, we'll see what we got next. Yuri on Ice. We don't mess with that around here. Let's see, what is this? Evangelion? I haven't seen any of the movies. I need to watch the movies for it though. No explanation on Evangelion. Don Machi. Oh my god, the first 2 seasons were so good. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Okay, Gintama. Oh yes, sir. My boy Gintoki looking cool as hell. Hop up there with the boys, man. Alright, Code Geass. As much as this shit gets sucked, it's not as good as Gintama. Okay, let me actually elaborate on that because I've kind of been rushing through these because I don't want this video to be long as hell. Code Geass is great. Lelouch is smart as hell and cool as hell. C2 is a god tier waifu. Anything else? No, that's about it. Everybody's gonna be sucking him. Lelouch made a rebellion. Lelouch changed the world. I think I saw that ending. Controversially. Okay, going back up. Now we got Konosuba. Oh, Konosuba's fucking hilarious. I wouldn't put it god tier per se, but it's definitely extremely close for me. Something like Prison School is funnier because you can watch Prison School clips with no context, not knowing about the show, and simply think that it's just purebred comedy. But something like Konosuba, they have a lot of run-on jokes in it and a lot of stuff that is only funnier with the context, you know what I'm saying? If you've seen it. Like Aqua getting swallowed by the frogs and stuff like that, or just like freaking Megumin freaking being called a lolly all the time, Kazuma freaking wiggling around girls' panties in the bar. That stuff is hilarious, don't get me wrong, but it's funnier when you got the context and you just know the characters and stuff like that. It makes perfect sense as to what I'm saying. Rurouni Kenshin, it's actually one of the first older anime I watched. But I know I got hate for that from the fucking old heads. But the thing with Kenshin, he just didn't resonate with me. I don't know what it was, man. The villain though, the one with the bandages though, that dude was dope. Fairy Tail. Okay. Fairy Tail isn't asked me, but it isn't god tier. But it isn't necessarily great, but it isn't necessarily good. So where do I place something like Fairy Tail, which I finished the show, and Fairy Tail Zero, I think it was called, and I watched 2 of the movies. I watched like Dragon Cry and then the other one. Fairy Tail's the shit, man. This is the only time where I could walk up to a 306 foot tall dude and just scream the power of friendship and I will beat your ass. I got that idea from Fairy Tail. Power of friendship prevails, pussies! Alright, let's go. Okay, B tier is fair for Fairy Tail for me, because I fuck with it. One Punch Man. I don't like you. I don't like you, man. I don't like you. I don't like you at all. Death Note. Oh, yes, sir. Oh, yes, sir. This is my shit, man. No explanation on Death Note. I got the entire manga. Steins Gate. No explanation needed. Anybody has seen Steins Gate knows that it's the better Re:Zero by a lot. Well, it's not isekai per se, but in the terms of the death rebirth aspect, it's better Re:Zero. Okay, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Story? Dope. Characters? Iffy for me. A lot of people will go to the writing of the characters and say that that's the thing that makes Full Metal Alchemist, the fact that all the characters are written so well, carried out so well, all have their morals and etc. But the only cool people was Ling, the Chinese dude. Mustang, bruh, just because he's cool as hell, he snaps and makes fire. Ain't nothing cooler than that. And Edward was cool too, just because he was funny, because everybody freaking called him a midget and shit. Alright, last anime, No game, no life. My favorite isekai, even though I hate isekais with every fabric of my being. Isekais are so shit. Damn, let's crack my back. But yeah, no game, no life. Just the whole concept of just a whole world where everything is decided by games. It's not just a simple power fantasy. Well, it kind of is. They're OP as hell. But that's not the point. Alright, let me just try to sort out this real quick in terms of favorites to least favorite. Okay, this is gonna be tough. I think that's fair. That's fair. Probably can move AOT a bit up. Scoot that back. Scoot this up. Yeah, I just pissed a lot of people with that one move right there. Don't care, fuck you. Okay, yeah, I believe that's fair, at least for that. Bleach, Dororo, Steins Gate, No Game No Life, Attack on Titan, Death Note, Haikyuu, and DBZ Kai. Now, I know this isn't the same list, so a lot of shows were missing, but I at least hope I don't get freaking backlash from people who talked to me about my last one. I didn't, go into depth about every single show because I don't want this video to be freaking 2 hours long. But overall, I think I'm really proud of this list, at least compared to how the last one was, because now, since my taste has evolved, I can formulate a better opinion suited to how I am now, based on how everything is. But I think that's it. I'm going to try to upload more since I got this new setup and everything. Just hoping that everything will go well with that. But shoot, just comment below what you guys thought, whatever videos you guys want to see. Johnny.